Hey, what's up guys, it's Intel here, and today I'm going to be showing you one really easy trick that you can do to your monitor to make yourself basically a better FPS player. Now you might be thinking, what, there's no simple trick that you can do to make yourself a better FPS player? And if there was, it would probably be already known by everyone. But let me guarantee you that there is actually a way that you can essentially make yourself a better FPS player with this trick that I'm about to show you now. Now this isn't something that I've discovered by any means. This has been something that's been a thing that you can do for a while now, but the thing is, not many FPS players or gamers in general have known about this thing. So let me go into the requirement before I tell you what actually this is. So the requirements that you need is preferred that you have a desktop PC. This works on some laptops, but is much preferred if you actually have a desktop PC with an external monitor. You need to have a discrete graphics card. So that's either an Nvidia or AMD graphics card. You cannot do this on integrated Intel graphics cards or AMD APUs. It just will not work. And those are pretty much the only two things that you need. So let's get right into this. What I'm about to show you is basically called monitor overclocking. Now what this does is allows you to raise the refresh rate of your monitor to a higher number. Now let me explain this really quickly. Basically, most monitors run at 60 Hz, which means that there are 60 frames being displayed on screen every 1 second. If you have a higher number than that, say you have a 144 Hz monitor, it will display 144 Hz every 1 second, and that in turn makes just games in general feel much smoother and just easier to play on. It'll be easier to aim, easier to do all these things. And now to do this on Nvidia graphics cards, because that's what most people have, what you're going to do is you're going to right click, and right here you'll see Nvidia control panel. You're going to want to click on that, and once it loads, it's going to take a little while to load, but once it loads, you want to go to the display tab and click on change resolution. Now once you're here, you want to go to the resolution that you're running on, right? And you see where it says here, it says 60 Hz now. You don't have a higher number than that as of now, but what you're going to want to do is click on customize, and then you want to have this check marked, and you want to have that check marked too. Right click, or not right click, just click on create custom resolution. And once you're there, you're going to see this refresh rate thing. Now you're able to raise or lower that. Now you can't just raise this number to an unlimited number. You can't just change this to like 100 or 200. It doesn't work like that. Some refresh rates aren't going to be supported. You might only be able to get a 5 refresh rate overclock, but that's fine, because that'll still help you. What you're going to want to do is this number, you want to change that to 65 just to test with. Alright. Remember, you're going to click on test. Your screen is going to go black for a little, but that's completely fine. And then you're going to get this message. If nothing looks wrong to you, if everything is fine, then you want to click on yes. And your monitor will now be running at a resolution of 65 Hz. Now, I don't want to do that, so we're going to create custom resolution. So now that we know that it can run on 65 Hz, we can change this to 70 Hz and see if it works. And 70 Hz works for us. I'm going to click on no, because I don't want to create another profile. I already have my own 75. We're going to click on test, and you get the idea, the whole idea. You just keep on testing. And my monitor supports an 80 Hz overclock, which I already have. So if I go 80 and I click on test, then it'll bring up this message because I already have it. Now what happens if you use a resolution that isn't supported by your monitor? Well, then here, let me show you what happens. So my monitor can't go above 80. Let me change it to 90 and click on test. What's going to happen is your screen is going to say black, and your monitor is going to show something like out of range on its screen. But don't worry about this. You just have to wait 12 seconds and it'll automatically revert back to its previous setting. And once that happens, you'll know that, well, your monitor doesn't support that overclock and you don't want to use that. Now, some other signs that you're going to want to notice is that if you change your monitor to a refresh rate, say like 80, and you start getting artifacts or black bars on screens, on your screen, then you do not want to have that, because that will over time reduce your monitor's lifespan. That's not good. So yeah, once you have that, you just basically want to apply it. You go down to here, and then you'll have a custom resolution right here. I already have this, and your refresh rate on here will be 80. You're gonna click apply. Your screen's gonna go black for a bit, and then congratulations, you click on yes, and you have an 80 hertz overclock. Your monitor is now running at whatever overclock that you changed it to, and you can just tell by moving your crosshair along the screen that it looks much smoother. Now, this doesn't really like automatically make you into an FPS god, alright? This is just going to make the game easier for you, whatever game you're playing. Overwatch, Counter-Strike, Minecraft, whatever game that you're playing, this is going to make it so much easier for you to aim and actually hit your targets, which is why this method is so valuable to me as a person who uses a 60 hertz monitor and plays competitively. Anyways guys, that's pretty much, this helped you, then please leave a like or leave a comment. I want to know how many people this actually helped in this video. And anyways guys, peace.